My favorite place here at Valley is in the Redwood Grove. Whether it's sharing community through worship here, or when I quietly walk the labyrinth and share community with God, this is where I find peace, tranquility, and God's love.
Growing up at VPC, I took the warmth of our faith community for granted. But after I moved away to Southern California and could return only rarely, VPC became a sort of treasured, nostalgic place for me. Since moving, I've tried church shopping a couple of times, but nothing has felt quite like VPC. And I've come to realize just how special VPC's compassionate Christian community is. Being able to attend church with my family through VPC's online services has been a silver lining of life in quarantine.
I am hopeful that the future brings change, that these horrific incidents will raise awareness about the problems that exist in our world, and that they have nowhere near disappeared since segregation was put to an end. I am hopeful because I see people my age speaking out for injustice, because I see families donating to Black Lives Matter campaigns. I am hopeful because people are beginning to realize that we can do better.
You know, as my faith grew over the years and you start realizing, get older and you're realizing more and more what God's calling you to do and the purpose of life, he talks about your stewardship in the Bible. And to me, it was very, very obvious that, I was supposed to be doing this.
Jenny's sermons have been a source of refuge and hope, of looking inward for the power to give more when so many find themselves facing not only health care and financial instability, but frightening realizations of the pervasive and deep racial inequalities that persist around us. And in this time when we face such insecurity about the future of our world and our nation, being able to join VPC on Sunday mornings and hear the familiar voices of the choir, see Kathy Peniagua retire, and watch the community come together to provide support for those facing fire evacuations has been such a comfort. Amidst a pandemic and social unrest, even alone from my apartment in Orange County, VPC has provided a way to shelter together and come home, not just to my family, but to my Christian community.
It is an act of faith. I don't have a schedule for doing it. I don't put specific numbers on spreadsheets, and I set a set amount of money aside when I was working, and it was what I believed God wanted me to do. When I give money now, it's purely I pray about it at night, and when I wake up in the morning, I'm inspired, and I have a set amount of money that I decide to give. This brings me great joy and great peace. It's odd that as I do this, it is probably the most fulfilling and happiest part of my life because I know that it has the most purpose, and I know that I'm carrying out the will of God.